All right, guys, welcome to the live show. 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 It's another day to make profits, capping the crypto market. All right. It's always a privilege for me, okay, to always be here to trade with you guys. Yes, Broad TV, today you joined very early. You're welcome to the live show. All right, so it's another day to look at the market, okay, another opportunity to look at the crypto market, look at some possible scalping opportunity to make money in the market. Now, if you are joining my live show for the first time, this is a show where we actually scalp the crypto market, and we are on a challenge to actually turn $100 okay into $1,000. Now, the question you may be asking, is it possible? Yes, it is very possible, but will you be able to do it? That is left to you, because this is a journey that I've actually committed myself to, and so far, all right, so far there has been a lot of progress, and hopefully before the 30th day, I believe that that would have been achieved. That would have been achieved. And if you have been joining me for this challenge, how is it going so far? Have you blown off your account? Okay, have you got your account wrecked and all of that? Let me know. Okay, are you seeing any progress at all? Are you seeing any progress? Okay, there should be, right? And you can start with any amount of your choice. If you have $100, fine, you can start, okay, from that 100 to 1,000. If it is $10 you have as a trading capital, it is left to you, okay? If it is $50, whatsoever capital you want to start the challenge with, go ahead and start that, and it will definitely pay you, all right? So what you want to do to, be notified each time I go live is to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, number one, and then you go ahead and hit the notification bell to be the first to be notified each time I go live or publish any crypto related video on my channel. Now, the next thing you want to do, I'm doing this with Bybit, and there are a few reasons why I prefer Bybit. Okay, the exchange is user friendly, and then the fee. All right, when it comes to trading, we are trading with leverage, we are trading with borrowed capital, and all of that. The bigger your leverage, the bigger the fee you pay per trade. Okay, so you want to keep that at a minimum when you are trading to save some money for yourself. That is why we actually consider using Bybit when it comes to futures trading. All right, when it comes to futures trading, we use Bybit. So if you don't have a Bybit account, go to the video description. Right, just scroll down to the video description, click on show more, and then the first link will give you access to signing up with a Bybit account. If you do sign up with my link, do let me know. I add you up, okay, to my private group. And there are a lot of links here that you can join my Telegram and all of that. Okay, just go ahead and do that. All right, with that being said, let's go to the business of the day. Yes, YMC Media. Good morning. You're welcome to the show. Vincent, you're welcome to the show. Okay, welcome to the live show. So, what are we looking at this morning? Do you have token recommendations that you want us to look at? Go ahead. Okay, and let me know if you have any recommendations that you want us to actually look at. Go ahead and let me know. What do you want us to look at? Okay, particularly I have my own tradition. My tradition is going to Bybit and looking for possible trading opportunities on Bybit. That is exactly what I look at. Okay, I look at possible trading opportunities on Bybit. And yeah, Broad TV, I don't know how far with the token you actually called my attention to. That token ate my money yesterday. I went to short and I entered around, was it around 17? I think 18 cent or there, 18 cent, right? And all of a sudden it shoot up to 19 cent and I got liquidated. That is because I used a very high leverage on that token. I used a very high leverage on that token. Yeah, you want us to look at Matic? Okay, let's look at Matic. Let's start with Matic before we go. Yeah, Matic all of a sudden woke up. Okay, Matic was actually, one of those tokens that was actually listed as a security token on the by the US Tech. Okay, they said it was security, and ever since then it was just dropping and dropping and dropping. As you can see, this just broke above my trend line. Okay, this was the area I was monitoring this token with initially. So you see that it broke above that trend line. Okay, it broke above that trend line, and then we have a possible retest. If you go to the lower time frame, you can see that. So I had a trade set up here. I think that was on the 5 minutes time frame or so, and that played out. Okay, that setup actually played out very well. So right now we look at possible trading opportunity going to the upside. Okay, but what's when it comes to opening long position on these tokens and all of that, You have to be careful because right now all eyes are on BTC. We're looking at what BTC will do. All of a sudden we had that spike yesterday to 31, and then all of a sudden there was a sudden drop again down to 30, 300, 3,200. This morning we are, currently looking at BTC at around 30, 400, between that range and all of that. Okay. So yes, Matic area of interest on the 4 hours time frame. Okay, there could be possible rejection at this area here. So put an eye on this. Okay, there could be possible rejection somewhere up here. So keep an eye on this area here. All right. If I look at the daily time frame here, so as it is, if BTC breaks above 30,000, okay, all of these tokens look for a long trade, okay? If BTC breaks above 30,000, 31,000, sorry, which is that level we are looking at. If BTC breaks above 31,000, always look for what? A long trade. So we are in this upward movement. So yeah, wait for this to play out. You can right now, okay, you can you can actually scalp this market if it has a rejection, okay. If we get a rejection at this area of around 78 cent, okay, around 78 cent we can. But if you want to look at, if you're looking at a longer term trade on this particular token, maybe you want to buy on your spot. If this is part of your long-term strategy, then what you need to do now is to dollar cost average into this token, okay. Start buying, okay, this token. I bought Matic when it was around $1 plus and all of that. And I'm still holding those Matic, okay? So right now, those of you who are seeing it at this area here, you stand a chance to actually make bigger profit when there is a sudden spike to the upside. So after that, a Matic was listed as security, okay, it is now waking up. Matic is now waking up. So yeah, put an eye on this, okay? Put an eye on this. Always look for a long opportunity on this market. All right, on this particular token right now for Matic. Okay, Matic, that is what we'll be looking at right now. Look at the long-term trade on Matic. If you want to scalp this, fine, you can go ahead and do that. But look at the long-term trade on Matic. So you can buy it on spot. You can, use lower leverage to hold this position as a swing trade. Okay, that is if you're a swing trader and all of that. But if not, just look for scalping opportunity and take advantage of the ups and downs in the market. All right, that is currently what I should be looking at on Matic at the moment. So let this be added to my watch list so that I will look at it later, do some analysis, and then look at where I can be entering the trade. Okay, so the next token we'll be looking at is the compound coin. What's happening with compound coin? Yeah, compound all of a sudden woke up from slumber and doing very well. Okay, doing very well. The compound has been on the gainers list for a while now. So yeah. So we had this pullback. We had this pullback after the spike. So we had this pullback down here, and then we just broke that pullback. Okay, we just broke this trend line to the downside, and we are up here. So for Matic, we are looking at long opportunity, but for scalping trade, okay, for scalping, I should look at shorting this trade if it gets up to this 70, anything around this 70 to 71 dollars. Okay, 70 to 71 dollars, there will be another rejection. Yeah, that I'm sure of. Okay, there may be another rejection at that area. Okay, so if we look at the higher time frame, currently we are slightly above this zone here, right? Look at this area. So we are slightly above this area. So um, it's possible. It's possible. Okay, we went above that and then dropped to this level here. Okay, currently we are back testing that area again. That area of 63, 64 level. That is the area we are currently trading right now. Okay, so what you want to do is we have had a rejection here already on this candlestick. We have a rejection here already, but look at possible scalping opportunity on the compound coin. Okay, look at possible scalping opportunity on the compound coin because if I bring my fib retracement to here, for instance, if you are looking for a longer trade, okay, to the upside, then you would have taken this trade from here, right? It came down to the 0.5 level and then bounced up again. Okay, so let's see how this compound coin actually play out. Let's see how compound coin plays out. Okay, so if we look at higher time frame, let me look at, okay, yeah, we are just at this level on the higher time frame. Look at it. This is on the weekly time frame, okay? We are just at this level. So anything above this zone here, we are anything above this 71 dollars area, be looking at holding compound coin up to around 80 to $100, okay? Anything that will make this coin to break above this zone here, this area here. All right. Look at taking a long trade and hold it up to $100. Yeah. If this token breaks above this area, look at it, hold it until we get to $100 or thereabout. Okay. So yes, you can start dollar cost averaging for spot traders. You can dollar cost average into this token and look at opportunity to actually long or short the trade. But for me, what I'll be looking at is all these rejections. Okay, these are what we are taking advantage of as scalpers. We take advantage of this pullback, and then it should be a long trade for me actually. For Matic, I'll be taking a trade this area here, and then maybe target anything around $65. All right, anything around $65. That is for Matic. Anything around $65, I'm going to. Yeah, BTC is at 3,500. So anything around $65 will be my target for a long trade. Okay. So I'll take a long trade. This is on the 5 minutes time frame. From what I'm looking at right now, there will be a rejection around this area. So look at taking a long trade at around 60, anything between 62.9 to around $3. The rejection should start already from here. I believe that even if you enter with market order, all right, even if you enter with market order, just target somewhere around 64, $65 should be a good one for Matic. For compound coin, okay, compound coin, let me go ahead and see if I can take that with market order right now. So compound USDT. Let's see if we can make some 10% move in this market right now. So enter in market order, or let's just say 63. All right. So look at entering that trade with let's say around $63 or thereabout. Use limit, okay? Don't use market order. Use limit because I'm looking at this area. This market should be able to reject that area. That's what I'm looking at currently. Okay, that's what I'm looking at currently. So I'll use limit order to see if that plays out. Okay, that is done for the compound coin. So yeah, and Lina. It's been a while I traded Lina. So let's look at what Lina is doing right now. USDT. It's been a while I traded Lina. So look at the 4 hours time frame and see what's possible for Lina. Yep. Okay. So yeah, this area you're looking at is I think that's 23rd of June where Lina pumped to this area. We had this massive rejection, and then I was looking at the the 618 level and then the 782 level, which is this line I drew here. But right now we are below that level. So for Lina, I'll be looking at scalping this market for a long trade. So yeah, but before then, let's map out our area of resistance and look at if I should scalp this market right now. Okay, looking at this area, will Lina get to around 60 cents? 0.016, okay? Take a trade to the long side and target 0.016. Now, let's look for possible entering levels. Entering levels will be on the 5 minutes time frame. Let's look at 15 minutes. Yeah, look at this pushed to the upside. I think this happened with what BTC was doing yesterday. So yeah, pay attention to Lina. Pay attention to Lina. I can't get a possible entering level right now. I can't get a possible entry level right now because at the 4 hours, what I'm looking at, there may be a rejection at this area. Okay, there may be a rejection at this area, so pay attention to this area. anything above this 0.0144. So you can take a short trade and target this area in case there is a rejection. Okay, sorry, take a long trade. You can enter a long for Lina and target this 0.01445. All right, in case there is a rejection at this area, because that's what I'm looking at right now. There may be a rejection here. Okay, so if you are taking a long trade, your first take profit target should be this area. You can close 50% of your position right here. And then if eventually the market rejects from this area, you see that the scale is going up. Okay, so if you enter at 0.0142, you should be targeting 0.01, maybe 45, 45 or thereabout, or 44. Okay, so there may be a possible rejection at this area, that which is what I'm looking at currently. Okay, so yeah, if you take a long trade, target this area and close 50% of your position, and then maybe adjust your stop loss to the entry, and target a higher price of 15 cents to around to around 16 17 cents. Okay, 16 17 cents. Lina, when it finally pulls, okay, when it pushes, it always move up and up and up. So yeah, if you want to enter this trade, enter for a long, go for a long. Okay, and target this particular area here for a possible rejection. Go for a long for that trade for Lina and target that area there. Okay, which one do you want me to check on the 1 hour time frame? Is it a compound coin or Matic? Okay, yeah, Mina or Miner. Which one is that token? The Miner token. Let's look at that. What's possible for that particular token? So Miner USDT. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this massive move to the upside. All right, and then look at this area. Look at this area. Look at this area. Look at this area. I think that's currently where we are rejecting from. But I see this token moving up to that level again. So look for a long trade. Okay, I see it testing this level again before, even if it has to reject. Okay, I see this token coming back to this area. Okay, this candle will close in the next 1 hour plus. Okay, this candle will close in the next 1 hour plus. But I see it coming back to this area again. I see it coming back to that area again before a possible rejection. Okay, so I see this pushing back up again. Yeah, this is what we're currently looking at right now. But if we break that level, yeah, just ride the trend to anything around 57.60 cents. Okay, 57.60 cents. If we break this level here, just follow the trend upward. Follow the trend upward. All right, but don't enter this trade blindly. I'm not sure of what BTC will end up. We have CPI report coming up tomorrow. Yeah, and all of that. Okay, so be careful with whenever you are taking a trade, always make sure you enter your trade with tight stop losses. Okay, but this level, you can look at possible rejection at this area and scalp. Okay, just take a trade to the downside. For instance, if you are entered a short trade at this area here. This would have been like many percent move here. This would have been, this rejection you had here would have been around 4% move. So with a 10x leverage, that would have given you around 40%, okay? Around 40% or thereabout. But I see it pushing back, okay? You can enter with market order. I see it pushing back to this area and then having a possible rejection at that zone again. Okay, so this token will continue to push to this upside and then maybe reject from that area. All right, yes. So you see this will push up and reject from this area again. You see this massive rejection is what I'm saying. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, right? So you would have taken advantage of this massive pullback and then made some profit for yourself. So yeah, you can enter, look at what we are currently looking at on the 5 minutes time frame. Okay, so on the 5 minutes time frame, you see this area. See this area, okay? And then this area here, right? So if this pulls back down to this area, okay, take a long trade to the upside, okay? So you can trade this sideways movement on the 5 minutes time frame, right? You can do, follow this trade back to back and all of that, all right? So it's equally a token of interest. I want to be looking at, okay, for Mina. If I don't take it to the upside, I'll wait for a possible rejection from here, this level where it rejected previously. I'll wait for a possible rejection there. So yeah, Mina is another token worth looking at today for possible trade. So you can enter a long trade now and target that level where it rejected from, or you wait for it to get to that level and get a rejection again. then you go ahead and take it down to the downside. All right, take it down to the downside. Just wait for a rejection around that area, or if you want to get a good entry, okay, wait for it at the 5 minutes time frame. If it rejects back to 49 cents again, okay, 0.4922, take it to the long side. It all depends on you. Okay, it all depends on you on what you want to achieve with this. But what I'm looking at right now, if I don't enter, I'm not going to enter now, but I'll wait for it to get to this level, then reject again, and I'll take it down. All right, and I'll take it down. Yeah, you want us to look at Matic on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so Matic on the 1 hour time frame. What's special about the 1 hour time frame? All right, guys. So yep. 1 hour. Let's look at Matic on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, so Matic is still within this, this range, this zone I drew here. Okay. So Matic possible moves will be to this level here at 78 cents or thereabouts. Okay. And then, maybe we'll have a bit of rejection. So on the 1 hour time frame right now, what I'm currently looking at is this zone here. Okay. So 1 hour, sorry about that. Okay. So just pay attention to this level on Matic. A breakout, take it to the upside. If it breaks down, take it to the downside, back to this trend line, okay? So if this breaks up, take it to the upside, and your target will be this zone here, okay? Look for a possible rejection at this zone so you can take profit at this zone here or close half of your position at this zone, okay? Anything around that 77, 78 cent. Or if it breaks this to the downside, then take this to back to the trend line, okay? This major trend line we drew at the daily time frame, okay? So you take it back, take it down to this down, to this trend line here. That's what I'm currently looking at on Matic, okay? If you place that this way, that is exactly what I'm going to do on Matic USDT right now, okay? Yeah, so that is what I currently have on that particular token. So pay attention to that if you want to trade Matic. Pay attention to that, okay? Yeah, guys. So back to let's look at key metrics on the Bybit exchange. Okay. Yeah, populate or any of the token you want us. Okay, just put it on the chat, guys. Give this video a like. Give this video a like. Okay, just click on the like button if you enjoy what we are doing here. Just click on that like button. Okay, click on that like button to let YouTube know that we are live, so that YouTube will be able to let others know to join us daily, okay? Some of the knowledge I give out on these live sections are things you have to pay for actually, okay? But we'll give you that for free. You ask question on anything at all. I'm not hiding anything, okay? Whatever I know that I know, okay, I will definitely let you know my views about it, all right? So yes, let's do this daily and see what we can achieve. I don't know what you started with, okay? I don't know your account size and all of that, but definitely it has improved, all right? Reason why I will continue to do this, right? I'm not just doing it for entertainment sake and all of that. I'm doing it because it's actually affecting me as well positively, all right? It's equally affecting me and putting me on my toes to make sure that I keep trading every day and all of that, because I want to actually get something to show you. I want to tell you, be able to prove it to you that it's possible, right? It's possible. If you have seen those who say, "Oh, I started with $300 and I made $10,000," maybe if they made $10,000, 300 to $10,000 in a month, in 2 months, in 3 months, and all of that, it may not be okay. The time frame may not be the same with you. But is it possible that you can actually turn that little amount of money that you're starting with to a very big amount of money? Yes, it's possible. All right. But this all depends on you. It all depends on you if you can do that. All right. Because some of you are, I don't know, you come into the market and then just one losing trade, you are out. Crypto is a scam. For all you know, crypto is a scam and all of that. And then some of you prefer to lose more money in trying out things yourself than to pay a little amount of money to learn. It doesn't make any sense, guys. It doesn't make any sense. You just want to do it. Instead of you to go and pay, let's say, $300 to learn or to buy a course or to, have somebody mentor you and all of that, you prefer to carry your $10,000, go into the market and lose it. And then when that happens, is it that you are blaming your village people or you are blaming the internet for being a scam and all of that? It doesn't make sense, guys. It doesn't make sense. Okay. So always look at the shoulder you will lean on. And in this space, you need to learn. You need to learn. Even if you don't want to pay money, there are a lot of free resources on YouTube that you can leverage on, even if you don't want to pay money. Okay. But the thing is, what you will not get on YouTube is a step-by-step guide. All right. I can come and share my experience, but I won't be able to tell you that I actually did this like 10 times or 20 times before I am achieving this success. All right. For instance, those of you who know me now, right? We are doing this. Maybe when I start flying private jet and all of that, that is what will capture people's attention. When I start flying private jet, they want to see me on the private jet, maybe taking champagne and all of that, and then they'll say, "Oh, trading has changed this guy's life," but they don't know what I've passed through actually. They don't know how many accounts I've actually wrecked, even up till now. Okay, how many losses I've made and all of that. If I've, I've in fact, what the amount of money I've lost in crypto, if I wanted to give up, I would have given up a long time ago. But we are making those money back. The more we keep insisting, we make back those money, guys. Okay, so just be calm. Don't come in with over excitement. Don't be too excited to make money in this space because the money will always be there. And don't come in is a do or die affair thing. It is not. It is not, okay? Yes, it is not. So take it easy, guys. Take it easy. Yeah, for the CTSI USDT, yeah, it's still up there with 22% move. It was around 19 cents yesterday. So it dropped. So yeah, BNB. Okay, those of you who held on to the long position, yeah, I had my brother who actually sent signals for BNB and all of that, and I made a post on the Telegram that BNB will pump because of the Launchpad program that Binance is introducing and all of that. So yeah, so BNB is still at that level. So you be looking at BNB going to around $250. Okay, $250. Yes, it's possible. $250 is possible. So Sun is coming up, Mana is coming up. Okay, we have Luna. Luna is already up there. So for Luna, we're looking at a possible short trade. And then Jasmine. Jasmine is there. We have Gal. Um, and all of that. And all of that. So we have a lot of token on the we have a lot of token on this space here. We have a lot of token on this space here. Okay, so yeah, look at possible trades to the upside. MTL, you want us to look at MTL? What's happening with MTL? MTL made money both to the downside and the upside. Those who traded it yesterday, okay, it made money both to the upside and downside. Those of us who are on the live show, yeah, we actually traded MTL, so shorted it to the downside, and then uh, my guy on the group actually sent a long trade for that, and then he made some profit. Look at MTL. This is what is currently possible right now with MTL. Okay, so we had this pumped yesterday to this area, which around 1.60. Okay, $1.60, and then we had this rejection. MTL. I'm looking for a short trade. Okay, and I'm looking for a short trade for MTL. MTL is short for me. Okay, it is short. I'm shorting this trade. I'm going for a short trade right now, okay? Yeah, I'm going for a short trade for MTL. This will play out, and I'm sure of that. Okay, going for a short on MTL. So, okay. So can we bypass this level without having a rejection to the upside? This is on the 5 minutes time frame. Can we bypass this level? Is it possible? All right. So what I'm looking at is anything below this level on the 5 minutes time frame, I'm taking it down. All right. Anything below this level on the 5 minutes time frame, I'm taking it down. And I'll ride this trend up to this level. Okay. So you can do take profit level, set, let's say I take it from here. If my entry is going to be there, I'll set a limit order with, to sell from that area there. So target this level up to this level here, right? On the 5 minutes time frame. If this plays out, that would have given you 7% in the market. Okay. If this plays out, 7% will be around 70% move in the market. So yeah, look at this. This will play out. I'm sure of that. Okay. For MTL, I'm going for a short. Okay, for MTL, I'm going for a short. All right. I'm going for a short, except if we come back up to create like a head and shoulder pattern on the 5 minutes time frame. Okay. If this moves up to this level here, then maybe you would have hit your stop loss here. I can, actually hold this token. There's actually a way I trade this token. Okay. I trade a lot of this token like mad. If I want to hold this trade, even if it pumps to this level without putting stop loss, I can do that. All right. But for me to do that, I need to have enough capital to be able to keep adding to the margin. All right. If I'm sure that this trade will go down, which I am convinced right now that this token will go down. Okay, from what I am looking at right now, okay, from what I'm looking at right now, this token will go, okay, we'll have a retest of this area down here. Okay, let's take a trend line from up here like this. Okay, so we are waiting for a retest of this trend line. All right, we're waiting for this to come bounce from this trend line and then take it back up again. So that's what I'm looking at right now on MTL. So if this comes down this way, yeah, it will play out. Okay, it will play out. It will come to retest this trend line and then we'll continue this upward movement. That's what I'm sure of. Maybe the next bounce from this trend line will break this level here, and then if it breaks that level, take it up. Okay, if we have a bounce at this trend line, just go for a long trade and then maybe close half of your position at this area. Then if we eventually break this area, take it up. Okay, take it up to the upside. Take it up to the upside. That will give you a lot of, a lot of move to the upside. So we'll look at this for a short trade to this area here, and then a possible long trade will be from this area somewhere around there. So we're hoping that this will play out and then maybe come to this area and take it up to the upside. That is exactly what I'm looking at for MTL. And then if it plays out that will break this area, just take it up to this level. Take it up to this level. If you take it up to this level, you'll be making around 30% in profit, okay? If this plays out, you'll be making around 30% in profit. How long will it take? I don't know, but I believe that it will eventually play out, okay? It will eventually play out. Now, this all depends if BTC refuses to break, below 29,500, then look for, possible trade to the upside for this particular token, for the MTL token, right? I think I should have this on my watch list. Yes, I do. All right. So that is it for MTL. All right. That is it for MTL, guys. That is it for MTL. So we'll go back to, this particular token here. Now, I like refreshing this page a lot. I like refreshing this page a lot because just before you know it, the token will just pump from nowhere and just appear there. Now, one thing I want to say, I mentioned Kava yesterday, right? I mentioned Kava yesterday, and the setup I gave for Kava was the long setup. And many of us took that trade. If you paid attention, if you added it to your watch list and you pay attention to Kava, you would have made some profit this morning. You would have made some profit this morning. And then how far with ICP, how far with ICP? How many of us entered the trade on ICP yesterday? Okay, though the pump was not massive, but yeah, it was okay, actually above what the price was currently at yesterday. So Kava yesterday, I saw it with just, I think, was it a 1% increase or around 2% increase? But all of a sudden, and it was around 95 cents yesterday, right? It was around 95 cents. So if you have long this trade or even bought this token on the spot market, you would have made profit because it has increased with almost 6% to 7% move. All right. STG, I'm still holding on to this trade. I entered for the STG token, I entered very early. Okay, I entered very early, and then all of a sudden the token spiked up to 66 cents or thereabout. Yes. So I'm waiting for a retracement back downwards. Okay, I'm waiting for it to go down to around 63, 62 cents or thereabout for me to take profit for that particular token. So Matic is there. Yeah, pay attention to Matic, and then look for a trade to the upside and all of that. Okay. So another token I should be looking at longing, I would have said core, but no, I have my special reasons for core. Yeah, Solana is doing it. Solana is killing it here. Okay, Solana is killing it, guys. Let's look at Sol and see what's possible. I missed the trade yesterday. I was looking at entering Sol at 20.5. 20.5 yesterday, but I didn't get that entry until what happened last night, the pump. Okay, so let's look at Solana and see what's possible on Sol USDT. Yeah, so we are at that area, and a possible rejection is possible here. Okay, a possible move to the downside. I see a possible move to the downside on Solana right now, around this $22. Okay, anything above $22 right now, anything above this 22.4, 22.5. Okay, take it to the upside. If Solana breaks this level, then we should be targeting 23, 24, 25 to $26, right? Which I know it will, but right now, this is the area we are looking at currently. This is the area we are looking at currently. I would take a short trade to maybe go to the 5 minutes time frame and look for a possible scalping opportunity on Solana right here. Okay. But right now we are in this upward direction. Okay. We are moving to the upside. But pay attention to Solana. There could be a possible pullback before it continues the upward movement. Okay. There could be a possible pullback before it continues. So yeah, you can go for a short trade for Sol if you want to. Okay, yeah, that is it for Solana. Then YFI should be around $7,000 or thereabout or above that. Let's look at it. I saw this token around $6,000 some day ago. Sometime in 2021 or thereabout. This token was my favorite. Okay, YFI was my favorite. Trading these tokens, capping it, and all of that. So YFI, let's look at what's possible. YFI. So currently it's at $7,000 plus. So yeah, this is what I'm looking at. And then here, we're currently in this upward movement to the upside up here. So let me bring that trend line down to this week. Okay. Like that. So YFI, what are we looking at currently? Look at this area. Look at this recent area we have here, okay? So price has, like tested this area with a lot of wicks, okay? So we rejected from here, we tested it, came back, tested it, came back. So look for a long trade for YFI, okay? Go for a long. For me, long is possible, okay? Go for a long for YFI, all right? So if I get another trend line on the 4 hours time frame, take it from me up here, okay, down there. So you see everything is to the upside. Everything is to the upside. So I'll be looking for a long trade for YFI. Possible take profit level will be, okay, so take it to the long side. If you're scalping this 70, okay, $7,070 would be a possible area to take a profit, and then take another profit at 7,125, okay, and continue to trail this market until it gets to 7,265, okay, 7,265. Continue to trail this market until you get to that level for the YFI token. All right. So I'm looking at that. Even on the 5 minutes time frame, we are still in that upward movement. Okay. Though we need to see a break of structure at this area or a change of character somewhere around up there. But that's our area of interest. This market will move up and then take profit. Okay. So this may not play out immediately. This is not a scalping trade, but if you are going to trade this, okay, it could play out before the end of the day and all of that. But just take a trade, take a long trade for this particular token. Your first take profit target level will be around 70, okay, 70. The next one will be around 7120, okay. And then if you want to hold on to the trade, you can target up to 7,200, okay. That is it for the YFI. You can target up to 7,200 for the YFI token, okay. So yes, go ahead and take a trade. This is exactly what I'm looking at. Okay, you enter a trade around there, or even with market order, and then trail that market up to that level. Trail that market up to that level. Okay, trade that market up to that level. Now, if you are going to hold this trade for long, what you need to do is use the lower leverage. Okay, use the lower leverage so that you don't get your account wrecked. All right, use a very low leverage and dedicate like $50, $100 into this market. And then if this plays out, guys, if this plays out, you'll be making around 30%. With a 10x leverage, you make around 30% with a 5x leverage, you'll be making around 50% move in the market and all of that. So that is exactly what I'm looking at on the YFI token. Okay, that is what I'm looking at on the YFI token. Then the next token there will be, the ANKR. ANKR. Okay, ANKR. Let's look at what is possible with that token. ANKR. So go ahead and look at ANKR. RUSDT and KRUSDT. Yeah. Guys, smash that like button, okay? If you are just joining the show, smash the like button for me, all right? Do that for me, do that for me. I love you guys. I love you guys, and we'll continue to do this every day, all right? We'll continue to do this every day. So smash that like button. Up, look at this. We broke my trend line, okay? We broke my trend line, but right now we are, okay, we broke the trend line, came back to reset that trend line on the daily time frame. And then which is serving as our resistance level, and then we came back to this horizontal level here. Okay, this horizontal level here is what we are currently at right now. We are currently at this level right now. Okay, we're currently at this level right now. So um for me it's a long. Okay, for me it's a long. This is on a daily time frame. If I look at this market on the weekly time frame, let's see what's possible. For me, it's a long trade, guys. It's a long trade, nothing more than that. It is a long trade because we are just at this level down there. It is a long trade for me, guys. It's a long trade for me, okay? So what I can do is to maybe dollar cost average into this token, right? Dollar cost average into this token. So here will serve as our support level here. Dollar cost average into this token. So I'm going to buy, all right? Buy, you can buy this on the spot market if you want, and then gradually add to your position if it drops down to this level, all right? If it drops down to around 0.015, currently we're at 0.02 24. Okay, so it's a long trade for me, guys. It's just a long trade for me, nothing more than that. So for this token, I'm looking to long, except if something happens and then BTC crashes, then we can look at taking this to the downside. Okay, but this horizontal level we are looking at, there could be a possible rejection. Maybe this market would retrace down. Okay, it would retrace down to this level. But just look at possible entering levels on this token to the upside. That's what I'm looking at. Okay. Yeah, this is on the 15 minutes time frame. So we're having a rejection around this area, and then currently that is where we are sitting. So if you want to trade this down to this level here, you can take a short from this, okay, 0.24 to around 0.233. All right, so you can take scalp the market to around that area. Okay. Yeah, we just looked at compound USDT. We just looked at the compound coin. If you want us to look at that again, yeah. So this is what I am looking at currently on the AN term, but it's a long setup for me. A swing trade for that will work very well. Okay. A swing trade for this token will work very well. So you want us to go back to compound USDT, we can go back to compound USDT again. Yep, compound USDT will say go for a short, but anything above this area, go for a long. Okay. On a daily 4 hours time frame, let's look at that. So yes, this is for compound, and I'm saying there could be a possible rejection at this zone we are looking at right now. Okay, there could be a possible rejection at around $69, $70 again. There could be a possible rejection at around that area. So yeah, if you want to trade this market, I'm looking to long this trade after a break. Okay, anything $70 and above, I'm going to long it and then take it to the upside. All right. So yeah, anything above this $70, this zone here, take it to the upside, and then you'll be targeting $100 plus. That is for compound coin, okay, for long term. But right now, if you want to scalp this market, then we just need to go to the 5 minutes and we're waiting for possible rejection at this area, which we are currently, okay. So you see this zone here, this is my area of rejection right now. Price has reacted at this area multiple times. So if it gets back up here again to around 60, anything between 67 or thereabout, wait for a short trade to the downside. So for compound coin, I'm currently not entering a trade for this right now, but I'll wait for possible rejection. Okay. If this pulls back up again, yeah, if it pulls back up again, I'm waiting for a possible rejection to the downside. That's exactly what I'm looking at on compound coin right now. Okay. That's what I'm looking at currently on compound coin. Okay. So yeah, if we get a rejection, a massive rejection on the higher time frame from this area, then take it down to this area. Okay, so if we have a massive rejection here, take it down to this area. Okay, And maybe here will be your first take profit target, this area here. Okay, so just wait for it to come back up here again to around $60-70. Okay, $69-70, and then there will be a rejection if possible, or if it breaks above that level, take it to the upside. That is exactly what I have on compound USDT. FTM, yes, let's look at FTM. FTM, did I trade that token yesterday? I think so. Yeah, I did. I made some profit yesterday on FTM, my long date. So I longed FTM yesterday, and it played out very well. FTM, let's look at what's possible on FTM. On a weekly time frame, we are at this accumulation, okay, zone. This is the area where you need to accumulate this token as much as you want, okay. On the FTM, we are on the weekly time frame, we are just at this zone of accumulation. Accumulate this token as much as you want, okay. Accumulate as much as you want on your spot market, okay. Add this token to your watch list, right? Okay, but for day traders, let's look at what's possible on FTM. This is what I'm currently looking at. Okay, yeah, on FTM, we are just looking at this. Look at this. Look at this. So, long setup. Look for a long trade. Look for a long trade. Look for a long trade. Guys, look for a long trade. So if I'm taking this trade now, I should be targeting $30, 30 cent, 30 to 31 cent, okay? 30 to 31 cent. That is what a possible entering level. So let me go to the 1 hour time frame and see what's possible there. Yeah. So yes. We are currently at this level. Okay. So anything, guys, if there is a rejection here, you can buy lower. Okay. On the 1 hour time frame, if you have a rejection here, try to buy lower. All right. Try to buy lower. So I'm looking at on the 1 hour time frame. This is the zone I'm looking at, this area here. All right. So if anything happens here, if we get a rejection on the 1 hour time frame, just wait to buy lower, okay? Wait to buy lower. You can buy at around 26 cent, okay? 26 cent. If we have a rejection here, is it possible to have a rejection here? Then just trail this market. Pay attention to this, okay? If we have a rejection, take it down to this downside, okay? That will give me around 6% move in the market, okay? So we have a rejection here, take it down. I'm not sure, but if I go to the 5 minutes time frame, just be looking at scalping opportunity within this zone, okay? This is the zone we're currently looking at right now, okay? So you see, we had a rejection here, came back, rejected, okay, and then came back to this level, bounce back. That is where we are right now. Are we going to have another rejection down here? That is what I'm not sure. So what you can do is just to plot your trend line on the 5 minutes time frame, okay? Plot your trend line very well, zoom out, and then, adjust this to be plotted very well around, that area. And then a possible break of this trend line will be, let me zoom out, okay, to be able to do that very well. So a possible break of this trend line to take it to the downside, yes. Okay, so if you are using the trend line as a confirmation, wait for a break. Let me adjust that a bit. Wait for a break, okay. If we break this trend line, then, yep, a possible trade to the downside is possible. Okay, yeah, so just wait for a trend line break and then take it down to this level, and that will give you, let's say our entry, we should be looking at entering this market around 276 or thereabout, and then take it down this way and make another 6% move in the market. Okay, and make another 6% move in the market. So this is what I'm currently looking at. But if it pushes back up to this area again, remember this area is our 1 hour rejection area. Okay, we rejected here. Okay, so after this massive pull, we went back there, rejected. Okay, almost there, rejected here, and then we're rejecting again from this area. So if we continue this down movement, okay, to the downside, wait for a possible break of this area, this trend line there, and take it down. And then taking it down, once it comes down to this area of 25, 26 cent, okay, look for a possible trade to the upside. Look for a possible trade to the upside. That's currently what I'm looking at on FTM, okay. Look for a possible trade to the upside. All right. Okay, thank you so much. Get touched. Thank you for that. All right. Thank you for that. Then we go to ZEC. Yeah, Humble Foodie. Let's look at ZEC, 1000 ZEC, 1000 ZEC. That's what you want us to look at, okay? Let's go ahead and look at that token. So FTM, add this to my watch list. I'm paying attention to this FTM token right now. So yep. Add to watch list, yes. Add to watch list, and then let's go to the 1000 ZEC. So this is a trade setup I have for FTM. If this plays out, I will let you guys know by tomorrow. So I'm going to look at this, take it down to the downside, okay? So for ZEC, okay, 1000 ZEC, 1000 ZEC token, um, ZEC USDT, right? Yeah, so open this token right here. Let's look at it. This is what we currently have on ZEC. I think I had this set up yesterday. Was it yesterday or day before yesterday we looked at ZEC? I had this long setup. Let's look at 4 hours. Okay, yeah, so I'm still waiting for ZEC to play out. Currently we are below this trend line I drew here, okay? This is the zone we're looking at. The areas we're looking at were this area, okay? This area here, which we rejected from, and then we came down here. Somebody asked of ZEC, I can't remember, was it yesterday or on Sunday? Yeah. So we have a break of this trend line, and then we are retesting that trend line again, okay? So if we come down to this level, I'm looking at entering a trade around this level to the upside, okay? So this is the area I'm looking at currently, okay? And why that area? Why is that area? That is because if I use my Fibonacci retracement tool from this previous pump here, okay, so we had this pump to the upside, and then what I'm looking at is my golden level, okay? The golden level, and that is exactly where we had a previous rejection. We had a previous rejection. After this pump to the upside, we had, this massive pullback to the 618 level, okay? At the 618 level, we rejected and then came back to this area here where I drew this, this triangle here, okay, this area of interest. So we are now rejecting from this area and then coming back. So it's possible that we can have another bounce from the 618 level. That's why I'm looking at taking a trade to the long side at that 618 level, okay? It's possible that we can have a rejection at this 618 level and then go to the upside, all right? But if we don't, if we break through this 618 level, then the 786 level will be the next target, okay? The 786 level will be the next target. So what I'm having here is a long trade, actually. It's some my swing trade. If this plays out, if it comes down to this level, my trade will be triggered. Then if it continues to go down, I'm going to add to my position at the 718 level, okay? Add to my position, and then that will bring my entry level to the average price, okay? Between what I entered here and what I entered here, and then wait for this to play back to go to the upside. So for ZEC, possibly look for a scalping opportunity for ZEC, okay? And then your scalping opportunity will be taking a trade to the downside, okay? Taking a trade to the downside because already we've broken our trend line, and as you can see, we are testing that trend line. This is the trend line on the 4 hours time frame, guys. This is the trend line on the 4 hour time frame. So we rejected here, we had this rejection here again, this here again. This is on the 5 minutes time frame, okay? So we are coming down here. So if we come down to this level, you're looking to take a trade to the upside. But what I'm looking at is on the 4 hours time frame. I'm looking to take a longer trade to the upside if we eventually come down and retest this 618 level again. Okay. If we eventually come down and retest this 618 level again. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Okay, you want us to look at wave. Yeah, wave. I closed the trade setup I have for wave long time ago. So guys, let's look at wave. Let's look at wave, wave USDT. Wave USDT. Yeah, that's what I'm checking. Okay, wave. Let's look at wave and see what's possible on wave. Yep. So for this particular move here, you see my 618 level, okay? My Fibonacci retracement tool is right here. Let me bring the right up to this other side so that you'll be able to see it. to the right. Okay, so this is my 618 level, and then I'm actually waiting if we can get down to this 786 level, 786 level. So this is currently what I'm looking at on Wave. I'm looking for a long trade to the upside. But one thing I noticed about Wave is I don't know, it's too volatile, right? Before you know it, this move will just come, boom. Okay, it goes up and then all of a sudden it drops down again. So if you are going to trade Wave, even if you are going to scalp Wave, don't say I will enter a trade and then manually close it. If you do that, you end up closing your trade and then you are not seeing profit. I don't know if anybody has noticed that. If you trade a token that is very volatile, okay, let's say all of a sudden you see that token pumping, 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 and then maybe you are like 20% in profit, 30% in profit, and then you decide to close it. And then woe betides you that network, okay, you're having issue with your internet connection, and then it will now give you a confirmation page before you confirm it. Okay, before you finish clicking on the confirm, this would have dropped, and that would be a massive loss for you. So at the end of the day, you keep wondering, you think that the exchange is the one doing it. It's not the exchange actually. So what you want to do is, if you are setting a trade, okay, if for instance I'm going to enter this trade, what I would do is check out the areas of entering and all of that. Even if I'm going to enter with market order, set your take profit and stop loss level, right? And leave it to play. All right. So once it goes up this way, you just hit your take profit, and then that one you don't need internet. Once it is set already, okay, you don't need internet connection for the trade to close. The trade will automatically close by itself. So yeah, I'm looking for a long trade to the upside for Wave. I'm looking for a long trade to the upside for Wave, okay? But this is our area of interest, okay? We are having this rejection here, and then maybe you look at somewhere around up there again, okay? So look at this area, okay? And then another area would be somewhere around this area. So yeah, if you are taking a trade to the upside, this will be your possible take profit level. Okay, possible take profit level. If this plays out, here is equally another take profit level. Okay, this previous high we had here, so it's another take profit level that you need to take note of. But right now, what I'm looking at on Wave is a long trade to the upside. So I'll go to the 1 hour time frame and look at those setup play out very well. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, guys. I'm looking for a long trade to the upside. I'm going to long Wave around this zone here. So yeah, this is the previous high we have here. Yeah, that previous high. So from this move here, this week to this upper week here, we came down and then we are at the 618 level currently. So take a trade to the long side, guys. Take a trade to the long side. So I'll look at Wave. If we look at the 5 minutes time frame, let's look at possible rejection areas. Let's look at our entering on the 5 minutes. Okay. Entering on the 5 minutes should be anything between 2.15, okay, 2.15. Just look for a long trade, guys. Just look for a long trade to the upside. All right, look for a long trade to the upside. You can wait to enter at 2.18 or thereabout and take it up, or you can enter even with market order right now. You can enter with market order right now if you want to. Enter with market order right now, okay? And Wave, I noticed that Wave is not that much influenced by Bitcoin, okay? Bitcoin, I noticed Bitcoin doesn't influence Wave that much because Wave can be doing its own thing and then BTC is doing its own thing and all of that. So BTC can be dumping right now and then Wave is just there looking. What's up? What's going on? What's going on? All right. So that's my take on Wave. That's my take on Wave. Okay, with the Fibonacci retracement, how do you know when a current pump will retrace? That is why I'm saying, okay, guys, the 618 level, the 786 level are golden level. Okay, most of the time, okay, Fibonacci retracement to the default setup for Fibonacci retracement to are these ones. Okay, these are the different numbers on Fibonacci retracement. These are the default number that people use a lot, okay? So let me turn that right up to the right side so that you'll be able to see it, okay? These are the default settings you see on the Fibonacci retracement tool. When you draw your Fibonacci retracement tool on a current market movement, okay, what it gives you is you are looking for possible pullback. With the market pullback, what is the next level that this would definitely reject, okay? We have the 0.3 0.236 level. Okay, market can reject here, but it is not as strong as these areas of interest. My area of interest, my golden level is the 618 level, the 786 level. Okay, so market can pull back from this 0.23 level. Market can pull back from the 0.382 level. Market can pull back from the 0.5 level, which is the 50% level. Okay, so if market drops here, it means that market has dropped by 50%. This is exactly what you're looking at. Okay, you can change this to percentage. You can change your Fibonacci retracement to this. I'm looking at the number in value. Right now, if I want to change it to percentage, go ahead and change it to percentage, and it gives you that. Okay, so this current movement here can retrace back to 23%. Okay, 23.6%. We can have it at 38.2%. We can have it at the 50% level, or the 61.8% or the 78.6%. Okay, but the 78.6% and the 61.8 level are the golden levels. All right, definitely, which is what you see playing out right now. You see this market is having that rejection around the 618 level, right? So these are possible areas of pullback. The 50% area equally works very well. The 50% area equally works very well. So, and then if you turn it the other way around, if the market is dropping and then you pull it back from up to down, what you are looking at, this market that is dropping, it is possible that this market will pull back to this Fibonacci retracement levels. Okay, it is possible. So it can pull back to the 23.6%, it can pull back, okay, to the 38.2% and then reject and all of that. So that is basically what the Fibonacci retracement tools are. It's just there to give you a guide. You can use it to set your take profit level. You can use it to know possible pullback levels and all of that. All right. So Fibonacci retracement tool is a very good tool that will help you in the market. And then the 60%, 618 level, and then the 786 level are my area of interest. They are my golden level. Price always, okay? Even if it will break that level, it will always respect that level, pull back a little, and then give you some profit, okay? Give you some profit, yes. That is it about that. I hope you understand that, boss. All right, yeah, good morning, Freeborn, you're welcome. Freeborn, you've been away for a while. I didn't see you yesterday. What happened? Hope all is well with you, Freeborn. Okay, yeah, I'm talking about the retracement at that height. Sir, I don't understand which height are you looking at? Okay, which height? Is it the current height or what exactly are you talking about? I don't understand what you mean the retracement at that height. Okay. Yeah, humble for this. Let's look at Storch USDT. Please, can you elaborate on that question? Which height exactly are you talking about? Let me know that you understand this. Okay. Yeah, that is for wave. We'll come back to wave. I'll leave the Fibonacci retracement tool and the drawing tools there so that when you let me know what you are looking at. Okay. Compound already filled. Okay, compound coin. So yeah, if you took that trade, Vincent just confirmed that compound coin is already filled. Okay, so okay. Now before I go to Storch USDT, look at this. Look at this. Okay, look at this. Look at this. This market started pumping. All right. I wasn't there when it started pumping. I didn't know what made it pump. If I knew it, okay, for instance, if I was a whale and I knew that, or maybe I have an institute, one of these big institutions that knows that, okay, maybe they have a lot of traders and they say, okay, let's go ahead and shake the market today. Let's make the market, let's scatter the market by either dumping or pumping the market. I would have, stand there just like what this guy did, the chairman of the SEC, the US SEC, okay, when he was sued, that after he brought out the news against Bitcoin, he now opened a short position worth $2 million plus. All right. Those are the manipulation we are talking about. I wasn't there when this market was manipulated or whatever is making this coin pump. I don't know. All right. Now, I cannot blindly jump into the pump because if I jump into the pump, for instance, you see this token moving up here. You see it moving up. For instance, if I have jumped in here and entered this trade around here without doing my technical analysis, looking at areas of resistance where this market will possibly reject from, if I jumped in here and then you have this massive wick, that would have been a huge loss on you, right? So now when I come back, I have missed the pump already. I agree. Now this market started pumping at this candle here, okay? Look at this massive candle. This candle alone, okay, the move on this candle alone is around 26% move in the market. So if you are using, for instance, 10x leverage, that is 260% move in the market. Okay, now I have missed this already. So what I will now do is, what are those areas of pullback? Where is it? Where can this market possibly pull back to? All right. So what I will now do is, I will now draw my Fibonacci retracement from the low to the high of that particular trend, of that particular move in the market. Okay, so I'm waiting for a possible pull back to the upside. Now, looking at this trend already, I look at the general move on the wave market. Okay, what is the general trend? Is it to the upside? Has it broken a structure to the upside, or is it at that downside and all of that? Okay, so currently you look at this area here. You look at this market has been pumping since only God knows when. Look at the first pump here, somewhere on 25th of July, okay, and then we had that pullback. For instance, if you have maybe you bring in your on the 25th of July, you wanted to look at possible areas of taking a trade to the upside. You draw it here, but I'm looking at this current level of this massive move here, which is this one here. Okay, which is this one here. So where can this market possibly pull back? It can pull back to any of this level. All right. If you go with this Fibonacci retracement, if I go to the 1 hour time frame, okay, or I go to any of this level, see, after this massive rejection, it went back to the 23% level and then came back again. But for me, I have set up the 618 level and the 786 level as my golden level. So even if this pulls back to the 23% level, I'm not bothered. Even if it rejects from this area, I'm not bothered. But if I want to hold a long trade on this particular trade, I am waiting to take a trade at the 618 level. So I'll wait for this market to pull back, and have a rejection at the 618 level, which is currently what is happening right now. All right, which is currently what is happening right now. If it fails to reject from this area of 618 level, the next level is the 718 level. So these are my area of interest. This is where I want to take a trade to the long side. Okay, these areas where I want to take a trade to the long side. I don't know how best to explain this. That is exactly how I personally use the Fibonacci retracement tool. Okay, you may have different ideas how people use this tool out there, but this is how I personally use it. If I miss a pump, I will wait for that retracement. If I miss a dump, okay, I will take it and then wait for a pullback. Now, for instance, if I've missed this pump and then I drew my resistance level here and I see the market is going to reject from this area, I will now use the Fibonacci retracement tool to set my take profit targets. Okay, I will now use the Fibonacci retracement tool to set my take profit target. If I've shorted this token at 2.46 cents, I will now say, okay, when it gets to 23 cents, I want to close half of my position. I'm using the Fibonacci retracement tool. When it gets to 38%, I want to close half of my position. I continue to do that, okay? Continue to do that. Or if I want to get a rejection, I wait for the 618 level or the 786 level. That is how I use the FIB retracement tool, okay? All right, before I take the next question, yeah, Humble Foodies want us to look at, what's it called? He wants us to look at, yeah, this trade is a long trade for me. For Wave, is a long trade for me, okay? Is a long trade to the upside for me. So guys, pay attention to Wave. Take a trade to the upside with low leverage, guys. Take a trade to the long side with leverage. Don't go and wreck your account. Because I want that your $100 to grow to $1,000, guys. Don't wreck the account, okay? So yes, let me look at Stosh USDT. This is what I currently have on Stosh USDT, guys. We are at the 718 level, okay? We are at the 718 level, so look for a long trade to the upside. I will check if this has triggered, but yeah, this is what I have. The 718 level will must there should be a rejection from this level, okay? There should be remember, I took my Fibonacci retracement tool from here up to that level, okay, where we went to, and then we're having this massive dump. And then here, I'm looking for a trade to the upside. So for Stosh, yeah, take a long trade to the upside. That's exactly what I'm looking at on Stosh, okay? On Stosh, I'm looking at, except if we have, if we have a sudden dump on BTC, if BTC have a sudden dump, okay, then it will be going down, 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 down. Okay, stocks will be going down, 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 down. That is, we have a sudden, dump on BTC. Then this can be going down, 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 down. All right. So yeah, this is what I have on stocks. Look at that week, creating this kind of. Nah, some of these tokens can be very weird. All right, guys. So for stores, that's exactly what I'm looking at. Okay, I'm looking at the long trade to the upside. So you can wait to enter the trade at 32. Okay, 0.02 329. Okay, 329. Take a trade to the long side if you want to. That's what I'm currently looking at. With tight, use a tight stop loss because anything can happen. This market can continue to dump, but anything can happen. But at this area, I'm just waiting for a possible rejection to the upside. All right, that is for storage USDT. Okay, that is for storage USDT. All right. So, is it possible for setting take profit during placing an order? Because I'm experiencing what you just said. Yes, before even if you are going to use limit order, even once you are trading with Bybit, okay, even if you are going to use limit or market order, you have the option, okay, for the TPs and stop loss level. You can always set your take profit level, your stop loss level before you enter a trade. You can enter a trade, okay, set your take profit level and stop loss level before you enter a trade. Do this, it is possible, most especially when you have a coin that is moving very fast. Because if you want to manually close your trade, my dear, you'll be disappointed that at the end of the day you see profit, and when you close that trade, you are not seeing any profit. That is because before you close the trade, maybe you want to close at 20 cents. All of a sudden, before you finish closing, the market has dropped to 15 cents. It's possible. It has happened to me, okay? So yeah, it's possible to set take profit levels and stop losses before you enter a trade. Okay? All right. All right. So it's Mina USDT. Okay, Mina, yeah, I think Mina, yeah, well, I gave a trade on Mina, yeah. So if you took that trade, you should be. Which side can we get those news on crypto in order to get some fundamentals analysis? Twitter is one of the platform. Okay, Twitter, you get a lot of news from those who have resources, direct sources to that. Yeah, you can get a lot of news on Twitter related to crypto. You can get a lot of. You can go to Coin Telegraph. Okay, check out that website. You can go to and then some of the fundamentals on Forex Factory, okay, equally affects crypto, right? If those fundamentals like the CPI report, the FOMC report, meetings, and all of that, okay, when they are affecting the dollar negatively, it is invariably affecting the crypto market positively. All right, those are just things you should be looking at. Okay, when the news is positive, negative for the dollar, it is positive for the crypto market. So Forex Factory, go to that website. I opened that. I shared that website with you yesterday. So go to Forex Factory and be looking at, like, the CPI report we are talking about. It can be found on Forex Factory. Okay, it can be found. It's Forex Factory that will give you details. It will even give you on your own time zone. All right. Once you go to forexfactory.com, the website will open on your own time zone, telling you that this report will take place so time in your own time zone. So pay attention to some of the news you get on economical and all these FOMC report and all these CPI US and all of that. So you get that on Forex Factory, and then you see how it affects the dollar and how it affects the crypto market. Okay. All right. So yes, you have not been able to send us the video on how to take profit without closing the trade. Ah, did I promise to send that video? Okay, okay. I will make a video after now. I'll make that video and then send. Okay. I think I have that video, but I can't really remember what I titled it as. Okay, so right now I'll make a video. I'll make another video on that and send. Right. So after this live stream, I'll make another video and send, guys. Okay. So if you want to know how to close partial, position without closing the whole of your trade and all of that, I'll make that video and send to you guys right now. Okay, I'll make that video and send to you guys right now. Promise. All right. So yeah, just pay attention. Now, if you are new to the channel, subscribe. Okay, hit the notification bell, because once I publish that video, you get a notification on that, and then I will probably send it on the Telegram, so you can go to the Telegram and join the Telegram platform. Guys, thank you so much. We spent more than 1 hour already, and that is it for today. Okay, that is it for today. Look at all the coins we looked at. Okay, and then look for possible entries, and basically that is it. At least you've learned something new. Okay. That is what I have. So for storage, look at the long setup. Okay. We have we talked about compound coin. We talked about a lot of tokens. Okay. Lina, yeah, we talked about Lina, and then for I think I have equally that trade setup before we started. So yeah. So look at all those possible entry levels and make some profit for yourself, guys. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. Okay. Tomorrow, same time. So smash that like button, guys. Smash the like button for me. Smash the like button for me. Smash the like button for me, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. All right. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye, and have a wonderful day.